And welcome back. Now this is a new series in PHP programming. Now I'm going to teach you how to develop a web-based application. Now what I mean by that is dynamic website. The first thing we're going to cover in this lesson is the kind of tools that we'll be needing to actually benefit from these courses. First of all, you can write PHP in virtually any word processor, okay? So you can use WordPad, or you can use Notepad as well to write PHP as a PHP script. Right click with the mouse, go to new, and then click on text file, and then call it my first PHP. You can call it anything you like. Open it up, so it opens up in Notepad, and then you can write your very first PHP code. Hello. Okay, so that's your very first PHP script. You could just do that straight away. Now I will recommend for you a tool to use instead of using Notepad and so on. Let me just delete that quickly, drag it to the recycling bin. I will recommend for you something called text editor. This is pretty much one of the best ones out there, which is free. Okay, it's not an integrated application or integrated development environment. Okay, so if we're going to do a form, we're not going to use Front Page or Dreamweaver to create the form or anything like that. We're going to write in the HTML coding for that. Okay, so let's get, so first of all, like I said, text editor as a good editor for PHP, and you can actually save the files here. You can actually well, let's write the code here. For example, let's write a quick code, echo hello world. I'll explain all the code, what it means later on, and then we could just say save as, and here is very interesting what it does. We're going to save it onto the desktop so we can actually see it appearing here. We're going to say my first PHP, and what we're going to click on save as type, and then you can actually select the type of format that we can save it as. As you can see here, we can save it as C program. In the C course that we did, we used Magic C. If you recall the compiler, we used Magic C. So here you can actually save it as HTML, ASP, PHP, PHP3, SHTML, PHTML, so much. You can save it as Java, you could JavaScript, cascaded style sheet, CSS. So it's very interesting what we can use this editor for. It's a multi-purpose editor. In this case, we're going to save it as PHP. So we're going to click on that, and we're going to put the extension .php at the end here. Okay, and we just click on save, and it does it for us here. Okay, you can see it just there. Yep, and if we just put our mouse over it like that, okay, so there it is. Okay, we can open it up, and it opens up in Notepad normally, or we can change the actual editor that we're going to use. So we click on properties here, just to let you know, I clicked on the right button of the mouse to bring that menu up if you don't actually know this, and then clicked on properties, and then can change it from here, and then I can say browse to change the program, and we've used text editor. We want to start editing PHP applications in text editor. So there's text editor there, so we click on that and we say OK. So now it's using the text editor. As you can see, it's changed to the T. If I click on that now, it should just open up in here. And the next thing, I'm just going to empty the recycling bin quickly. So yeah, okay, right, next thing we're going to use in this course is QtFTP. QtFTP, you can download it by going to the internet. First of all, let's go to the browser quickly. Now in download.com you can download QtFTP. You can download pretty much any you could download Magic C as well. So let's look for Qt FTP. If we click enter, Qt FTP, it says Qt FTP Home Edition. Okay, you can download the Professional Edition as well. Here you go. Right, so you download one or the other. Okay, and once one of them expires and you want to continue using it, download the other version and basically install it on your computer again and use it again. So in total you can make use of this program for 60 days, 30 days on the Home Edition, 30 days on the Professional Edition. So you'll make use of that program, which we're gonna use in this course. Now, what I mean by FTP, if you haven't looked at any of my courses before, FTP stands for File Transfer Protocol. It's a protocol that we use to transfer files to the remote server on the internet. Remote server means where your domain is based, where your website is located. Okay, so it's the home where your website files are located. Okay, so we use FTP, that protocol, to transfer those files across to the server. Okay, so that's FTP out of the way. You download it, you install it on your computer, and you open it up. Okay, let's have a look at Qt FTP. Let's open it from here. Continue. I've only got 5 days left. Right, and then the first time you install the program, it will ask you to set up your domain. Okay, now if you've got a website, you can then simply enter the host address, the username and your password, and click connect, and it connects to the server straight away. But in my case, I've already pre-configured it and it just logs into my server here. So, and I've got a few websites here. Now for this course, umacom.com, which is currently under construction, but for the moment I've emptied the server, the domain name, and I'm going to use it purely for training. And I'm going to create another folder for you. I clicked on right click just to make you aware. Clicked on right click and it brought this menu, and I just click on new folder and I'm going to type lessons. Okay, let's call it PHP lessons. Okay, so it will create a folder in a minute. Okay, so it's created that folder. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put every time we do a lesson, I'm going to put it up here. We're going to test it on the server as well, so you can actually see it running. Okay, now how do you get a domain name, I hear you ask? Okay, very simply, when we go here, go to internet browser and just type umacomhosting.com, and here we go. That's our packages. I've kind of given you a quick introduction before on the packages, and I told you that this is the most appropriate package that we have on, because it has MySQL databases that allows you to set up 20 MySQL databases, which is more than ample. You only need one, but we're giving you 20. Okay, as well as you can have 3 website addresses on this server, and you've got enough data transfer and all the things, all the features that you need to create a good, dynamic website, shopping cart or anything, as well as we've thrown a few scripts in the package as well. Right, so I've given you an introduction before on the package that we offer, but all you need to do is you need to type in the domain name of your choice and then just simply register it. And if you send us an email, or you send me an email, you probably have my email address, because I've put it up on YouTube as well as on Facebook and Numicity and in so many other places. So you probably know what it is. It's ahmedsami@hotmail.co.uk, which I'll write for you as well. So as you can see, it tells you register. You select the package that you want, and then you click on sign up now. Very simple, isn't it? Okay, so that's pretty much, if you want to go ahead and set up your own domain name and get maximum benefit from this course and actually go through it and develop your own site at the end, yep, go ahead, register the domain name and let's go. Okay, but for those of you who are very tight